So, Dean, how has it been for you? You have started with the Shield and WWE. How has that changed your career?
Yeah, it's been a long, wild ride, man. We came in as the Shield, kind of tried to take over the house. Had a great run there, and moved on to doing my own thing the last few years, and it's been a crazy ride. Kind of never expected things to go kind of exactly how they've gone, and it's been just fun and rewarding, and every day is a new surprise.
Your character changed a lot from the time that you were in the Shield to now. It just seems like back then you were like the controlling, kind of the mastermind on set of the Shield, and now you're just your own. Does that relate more to your personality?
Yeah, I think back then we were just the Shield was just kind of its own thing. It was kind of one character comprised of three guys, just a serious, ass-kicking, three-headed dog, and I think I've just been given the opportunity to just kind of be myself. Whereas a lot of people are pushed into they're pushed into being something bigger and larger than life, and they get a big crazy entrance and pyro, and they've got a big song and dance about them. And I think people have been able to relate to me just because I am more relatable. Because I try to be as plain and simple as possible. I think a lot of people look at me and just go like, oh, I know a guy like that who works with me or whatever. So I think that's been the opportunity for me.
It's so cool that all members of the Shield were at once World Heavyweight Champion. Roman Reigns was World Heavyweight Champion back in 2016. What do you take from that? That all members of one faction or one group at one time became World Champion?
I think pretty much everybody kind of figured that would happen anyway, because we were just three alpha males who were kind of in the developmental system, all different styles and types and personalities, and we were able to come together and create one thing that was very special. But I think everybody kind of knew that would be a short-term thing, and then eventually we'd all kind of, that the Shield was a means to an end. It was to break us in the door so we could go and explore and do whatever other things we wanted to do. So, that's how it's worked out.
From all the veterans, John Cena, Big Show, Undertaker, all the people that have been in W just for years and years, which one of them gave you the best advice?
Oh, man, that's such a hard question. Why don't I have a good answer for that? Yeah, I mean, you learn. I can't give you any good specific one, but I mean, you learn so much every night from if you keep your eyes and ears open, kind of like I do, and there's so many great minds in WWE from like backstage. There's the Arn Andersons and so forth like that. Joey Mercury was one of the most underrated. A lot of people wouldn't know one of the smartest guys I've ever had the opportunity to work with, and the stuff I learned from him. Or Dusty Rhodes, I was able to be in Florida and spend a good amount of time with him, and kind of to the point where like it was just you're learning from Elvis, just look at the way he thinks and talks, and just so that if you keep your eyes and ears open around here, I mean, there's just so many great minds that and there's just so much great talent in WWE to kind of just watch and learn, and if you keep your eyes and ears open, you can't not learn something new every day.
Some of them will undoubtedly make it to the Hall of Fame. Who are you looking forward to the most to be inducted in the Hall of Fame this year?
Oh, I think everybody. I mean, all of them, but I think Rock and Roll Express is probably long overdue, right? One of the most innovative tag team. I mean, when you learn tag team wrestling, you start with the Rock and Roll Express and you end with the Rock and Roll Express. I feel like they wrote the book on tag team wrestling, and that's just everything starts off that. And I think it's long overdue, probably, that they're get their credit.
What does WrestleMania mean to you?
For me, it's just it's just a celebration of like just enjoying being a WWE superstar. You know, it says you get to just come here this week, and you work hard, and you got a lot of stuff we got to do, but you just get to walk around and be a part of such a spectacle. It's just nothing but fun.